What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. We're going to go ahead and take a trip down memory lane when Deshaun Jackson, that team of the week, came out, and he was like the fastest wide receiver in MUT. And you know me, if you've been watching these videos, you know all I care about is speed. So this is what I did. I just came, I was like, listen, I'm about to spend the coins. I'm going to get them. I'm going to see what's happening, because the one thing that I like about MUT with the chemistries is when you can actually add acceleration and it actually shows and it actually matters with the card. Now, regardless of how fast your receiver is, there are glitches in the game where the guy will just jog down the sidelines, and I don't think it's going to be addressed, because I think if they fix that, it's probably going to blow up the actual game. So I think they might leave that alone. So if you guys like running around playing dollar and dumb D's like that with the soft squats, more than likely they're going to be jogging up the field and just stop running altogether during the actual play. So it's something that you're going to probably have to deal with in competition, because like I said, it doesn't really make any sense to continue to patch the game over and over again, because it's just going to make the game worse. Right now there are so many things that's going on with the game, but people are so worried about buying packs, it doesn't really matter. And it is what it is. That's just what it's supposed to happen. I guess at this point we should be used to it. But I'm going to show you some things in this gameplay that's going on, that's going to be happening shortly. The Swat button. Now, if you guys played Madden 16 and you're still here today, somebody loves you up in heaven, because that game was straight horse crap. But the biggest thing about Madden 16 was you could throw the ball into quadruple coverage, quintuplet. I don't know, is it sextuplet? I don't know what comes after that, but it didn't really matter. And the guy will catch the ball. And you know, things would happen. Like, the guy would catch the ball regardless, no matter what, and then you would just have to sit there and deal with it. And it became very, very frustrating. Obviously, EA Sports did nothing about it. It was a big joke to them. You know, A gaps were wild as hell. If you guys watched the actual final game against Problem and Stiff, you know, it was a lot of things that were going on that made the game almost impossible to play for the most part. But I will give them credit with this, because the actual aggressive catch was so OP. What is this idiot doing? I don't know what this guy's doing. Because the aggressive catch was so OP, I think it was necessary to have those A gaps, because that was the only way to really counteract it. Because once the ball was thrown in the air, you were getting mossed. It didn't really matter. I don't care what you did. And obviously there were videos out there that were BS about how to stop the aggressive catch and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Look, whatever. Guys gotta, you know, promote whatever they gotta promote. I'm not really worried about that. I'm just letting you guys understand that it was no way to stop the aggressive catch last year. Pretty much, guys would just throw the ball up. Guys would come out and just do whatever they wanted. And that pretty much was what it was about. So the swap button was available early on in Madden 16. And they patched it out of the game. And then they put it back in the game this year to make it seem like something new. I'm gonna show you some distinct things in this game right here that's gonna make you understand. I don't understand who tested this game. Why, you know, were they high while they were testing it? I just think that EA Sports needs to put out a beta early and make it available to everybody, and then take feedback from, you know, some people, or maybe not even listen to anybody like they usually do. I don't really care. I just think that it shouldn't be like that big thing like, oh, I got the Madden early and I'm playing the beta and I'm putting videos out on YouTube to get views, and then the game is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. If you want to do it that way, maybe just listen to the people that you give it to for the feedback. Give it to for the feedback. But obviously, the people that you have testing the game are either just outright yes men, or they don't have any kind of mental capacity. You know, pretty much they probably are. You know, I don't know. Maybe their brain doesn't work properly, because it's no way that a game can be released and you're part of it and you said it was okay for these things to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have game testers, you know, it's a whole freaking room of guys that just constantly throughout the day test games. You know, you just, whatever game you're testing, sometimes you take it home with you if you're that kind of dedicated person, and you test it and you test it and you see what's going on with it, and you run all kinds of plays. You see the way that everything is simulated. You work it out. If you come back and say that this game is okay, I don't know how you're allowed to be a game changer or tester or whatever, because the game is straight garbage. The gameplay, not the game modes. Again, I'm always trying to make sure that I'm very politically correct when I say it. The gameplay is garbage, not the modes. The modes are very, very good. You know, Drive Champions, all that stuff, Ultimate Team. You know, the content is excellent. The gameplay is horrendous. And that's pretty much what my problem is with the game. But I'm going to show you something right now. Check this out right here. Look at my guy. You see my guy right there? Why does he stop? That's called nano detection. Nano detection is probably one of the dumbest things ever created. But then not only that, look at this. He's running and the ball is not in his hand. You see, these are the things that, you know, And it happened on the same play. Those are two of the biggest things that happen continuously, no matter what stream I'm in, no matter who I'm watching. Nano protection or detection or kind of whatever kind of factor, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, this whole thing where the guy's running without the ball in his hand. That's been going on for a while, though. I don't know what... You know what? I can't really explain it. And I understand people's arguments like, yeah, people drop the ball in the NFL. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if it's MUT and you're paying this money or you're buying packs or whatever like that, and you're getting a card like Jerry Rice or whoever, Randy Moss with like whatever, 95 catch, and they all do the same things, how does that make sense? I'm not disputing the fact that people drop the ball. That's not, you see, that's the thing about it. People always try to manipulate what other people are trying to say. Like, look at like the ball just dropping right in his chest. Like, look, listen, don't manipulate what I'm saying because I make it very, very clear. It doesn't make sense. If it doesn't make sense, you have to question it. That's your right. If it doesn't make sense, like you could, yeah, pick that shit. You're supposed to pick it. Yeah, pick me off. You in cover 2, but you playing man, whatever. I don't care. The zones are mad smart. Look, right here. Check the SWAT out right here. Now, I don't know exactly how he does this because it looks like our bodies don't even collide, even though I'm jumping right there to SWAT it. And then he's going to proceed to run it for 6 as well because the guy behind him automatically slows down. And it's a beautiful thing that this is able to be bought in stores because I don't understand how it happens. It just doesn't, you know, like when you look at something, you're trying to figure out like, how yo, if you're in the South, you're like, what did that there? I don't know if that's how they really say it, but I've heard it somewhere. But you look at it and you're trying to figure out what was the person thinking that did this. You ever get to that mode like you don't, you're already surpassed everything else. Why is he fighting both defenders? I don't know what he was just doing right there. But you get past the point that it's actually happening and you want to know who's responsible. Have you guys gotten to that point yet? Because the more you play the game and you see like what is that guy? Who is that guy blocking? Who is he blocking? Like what is the blocking mechanic? Who is responsible for understanding the blocking mechanics of the game? Which guy at EA Sports for Madden NFL is responsible for that? Because they don't block anybody that's in front of them. So what is that guy doing? Why is that guy being paid? Listen, I'm not hating on him. I want him to get paid. I want him to get a raise actually because of that. It's fascinating that he's able to get away with it. He deserves a raise. The guy that did the blocking mechanics, he deserves a raise. Because if he was able to say he did his job and got paid and they looked at it and it still came out, why are you hating on him? There has to be somebody above him that looks at it like, yo, okay, you said it's ready? Let me now test it. Let me look at it. Show me some stuff. Because if that's not the way that it's going, I don't understand what's happening. People don't seem to really realize what is that? Yo, who is that guy? Who caught that ball? Who is that guy? Who is, I gotta get that guy in my squad. The guy that just caught that. Why is he dropping on the ground like he about to die? What? Okay, look. Let's just call it what it is. Madden 17 is Madden 16. Madden 17 is Madden 16 2.0 or 2.1 or something with the SWAT. Even though SWAT was in Madden 16 already. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know what is this guy doing? What am I? Oh, he was just playing outrageous coverages and I guess my line blocked and nobody came in. Usually when they play SAGD, the one guy comes in through your whole line and just sacks you and punches you in the face. I don't know what was going on and why, you know, my line was able to block that time, but that was very, very fascinating. It's very interesting though, because the more you play the game, the more you realize that there's so many things wrong with it. It gets you to thinking, if you actually tested the game, people should have seen this. That's what my major, you know what it is? That's what my major issue is. Because if you tested the game, like you could put this game in for like 2 minutes to start a game, and you could immediately notice so many bugs with it. Go ahead and like the video if you made it this far into the video and you understand what I'm saying. If you play a game for like 2 minutes and you can immediately see all the, why is that guy dropping on the ground? I was trying to send a spy. Why does that happen when you try to, you know, send a spy? Bro, whatever, man. Why is he doing that? I'm glad, yo, bro, fumble? Okay, whatever, bro. Because I don't know why my guy gets taken out of the play. If I try to pick the ball, he just stretches his arm out and runs all the way to the side. I don't know why that happens, but look, you see that guy? You see my lineman? You see who was he blocking? What was he doing? He runs away from the guy he's supposed to be blocking. Like, why is that a thing? But then there's a guy that does that though. You know what I'm saying? There's a guy in the office that is like, yo, that's my job. That's what I do. So how are you still there? How is that man still there? Or female? How are you there? That doesn't make any, if that's what your job is, I just don't get it, guys. I just want to know what you're thinking about it, because I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not hating on the game. I'm trying to make the game better. There are a lot of things that go on that just doesn't make any sense, and people have to address it. You can't just want to be a game changer, you know what I'm saying, bro, and you're not game changing anything. You're just running around with a title. You know what I'm saying? That's like having a title superhead. Yeah, it's cool because you got a name, but what are you known for? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, bro. This was a top 100 opponent. I'll see you guys next time. One love.